What's up, guys? Nightingale here. Welcome back to another update video. The first update of the year. We're back live on Twitch, as you can see. I've been away for a while, and well, it's time to start doing these live again. So yeah, today we're going to be covering the 1.5 update. So let's go see what our Chroma Dominial has for us today. Let's start the year off with a bang and hope that there is some good stuff in here. Now, I actually literally barely skimmed through this, so I really don't know what's coming up. So this is going to be kind of fun. All right, so as we would assume, the Indomitable season's starting up. Who cares? It'll start up 1-9. Hooray, more slates. The Indomitable season, you'll get your crests at a 5-to-1 ratio. It's horrible, but hey, that's trying to get you to spend your stuff beforehand. I just let mine convert over. I don't really care. You're going to get frames for those who care about frames, the Season Hall of Fame for people who give a crap about your ranking and what you score. Trust me, it's not going to look good on your job resume, so don't talk about it. Season ranking gets reset. Season points, top 100. Yep, frames, new arena story. And then we're going to be getting a new set. So exclusive Indomitable season equipment set will be added for conquest points. And the slate, of course, is probably your highest priority here. So after that, let's take a look here. Is that... No, y'all can't see the sword. Let's see here. Now if I scroll... Nope, it will not let me show all of this. Alright, I'll just read it out and y'all can look at the patch notes from, bring them up and look at it, so I can read this properly. Whoop. Right there. And move this one over and grab this one, make this one bigger. Okay, so that my eyes don't need glasses, let's read what this is. Okay, so we're getting another speed set, hooray. And it's the usual gonna roll effect resistance speed crap. That neck is sad. That's a sad necklace. Okay, so the sword is health, attack, speed, effectiveness. Good luck. Health, speed, crit chance, defense. Please don't roll crit chance, and this is actually a really good Soul Weaver chest. And then just roll that to ER. Helm, defense, speed. Oh, that's a great helm. We'll be buying that at some point. For a Soul Weaver, speed, boot, attack, crit chance. It's gonna roll effectiveness. Don't get your hopes up too high on that boot. So enjoy your Soul Weaver. That can do a little attack damage. Health neck is garbage. And the ring is garbage as well. So yeah, this season they are screwing you over on a few pieces. But honestly, out of everything, I think the coolest thing here is the helm. Out of all of this, is probably the coolest one here. The chest, I would try, but as soon as it hits crit chance, as long as it only hits it once, I'm okay with it, because then I'll roll it to ER and it'd be fine. But yeah, pretty much, this is a garbage speed set. They need to just, for once, let it through and give you guys a really good speed set. Alright, or, you know, just go do a revenge set, go do a, full pen set, full, Barrier just got released, Torrent just got released. I mean, there's so much more they could do here. Alright, number 2. A new Trash ML5 is here, ladies and gentlemen. New 5-star hero, Death Dealer Ray. A celerity seeker of truth behind life and death. Players will be able to meet Death Dealer Ray and Covenant, Mystic, and Moonlight summons. You guys can watch the video. Hero introduction. He is a Dark Soul Weaver. That is Cancer. I'm sorry. I'll have to keep farming that. Alright, so from what little I already know about him, he's garbage and needs something to come around, and then he's going to be really good. Alright, so this pretty much is summing up what the skills are, so let's go over the skills. So, clinical trial acquires 1 focus, attacks the enemy by throwing an experimental drug at them, and has a 65% chance to put them to sleep for 1 turn before detonating any venom effects inflicted on the target. And at the end of the turn, the skill does not trigger a dual attack. This does have the soul burn, which increases the effect chance to 100%. This is a passive. Increases combat readiness of all allies by 10%, increases effectiveness for 2 turns, grants pestilence to all allies except for the caster for 2 turns. Wait, no, that's an actual skill? Acquires 3 focus. No, yeah, it is. Okay. Interesting. And then Cloud of Death only after Awakening, because we're not going to care about before Awakening. You're not using units at before Awakening anyway. Releases a miasma of fatal poison with a 70% chance to put all enemies to sleep for 1 turn, and has a 100% chance to inflict venom for 2 turns before dealing additional damage equivalent to 80% of the target's injuries. Grants an extra turn to the caster. So they literally cannot help themselves with these extra turns. So, yeah, no, this is a really weird ML5, and is going to be a skip for most everybody, except for DMK. Alright, number 3, as if we couldn't see this coming. Wow, I'm so shocked that after she got buffs, she's the next specialty change. Wow. Say it with me, just like Owen Wilson. Wow. Alright, specialty change will be available for the 3-star hero Jenna, allowing specialty change for her shepherd Jenna. Once you complete the specialty change, the hero will receive a new illustration, improved skills, new skill animation. Also, their skills and stats will be enhanced further the skill tree. So Jenna's getting upgraded. Alright, so her new skill is gonna go attacks all enemies with frost magic with a 50% chance to decrease defense for 2 turns and a 75% chance to decrease combat readiness by 20%. Now it's going to punishing light, attacks all enemies with frost magic with a 50% chance to decrease defense for 2 turns and 75% chance to decrease combat readiness by a random amount between 20 and 40. Oh, so we're getting into that random crap again. How to unlock: beat the first chapter, or beat the entire first episode, and then reach level 30 with Jenna. So how to access: this gives you all the stuff. Go to access, specially change Jenna, start specially change quest, and good luck. So her stats, she'll be getting increased health, increased attack to all allies, increased speed by 10. Imagine that they do another mage during the season of RTA where mages are buffed. I wonder if that's a coincidence. No. Alrighty. So let's see here. Skill enhancement effects. After Cold Blow, after using Cold Blow, when the target has Frostbite, decreases combat readiness of the target by 20. Increase Cold Blow's chance to stun by 5%. Coerce, after using Coerce, has a 100% chance to increase combat readiness of the ally with the highest attack, except for the caster, by 15%. And then Punishing Light, after using Punishing Light, when the target has Frostbite, has a 30% chance to silence the target for 1 turn, increasing damage dealt by Punishing Light by even, I think it means increases. It should read increases damage of Punishing Light by 10%, not increases damage dealt by Punishing Light by 10%. English is hard for them. It's okay. It's not their first language. There's her skill tree, and her runes will increase as follows. So Courage runes, 5 speed. Health rune increases health by 20%. Thorn rune, Cold Blow's chance to stun by 5%. Speed rune increases speed by 5. Wedge rune, after using Cold Blow when a target has Frostbite, decreases combat readiness of the target by 20%. Unity rune increases attack of all allies by 5%. Relic rune increases Punishing Light's chance to decrease defense by 5%. Achievement rune, after using Coerce, has a 100% chance to increase combat readiness of the ally with the highest attack. Faith rune increases damage dealt to Punishing Light by 10%. Freeze rune, after using Punishing Light when the target has Frostbite, has a 30% chance to silence for 1 turn. And then, let's see here. Skill effects will be changed, and this is where they're reading before. It goes from 75% chance for 1 turn to Weaken Magic, with a 75% chance to decrease buff durations of all enemies by 1 turn before granting immunity to all allies for 2 turns. And then after Weakening Magic, 75% chance to bust for 2 turns. Inflicts Frostbite for 2 turns. So this is her new one. So this is after. Okay. So now she'll inflict Frostbite, which Frostbite is a lovely new skill. Cast Weaken Magic. Cannot be subject to damage reduction or damage sharing effects. Does not affect damage suffered amount limit. Frostbite effect applies to heroes only. And she can soul burn this, so being a book holder, she can be self-sufficient and do this. So yeah, so any damage reduction or damage sharing effects. Just another thing to add to the game and take away turn 2 players' ability to do stuff. So as long as this stays on her, I don't think this is going to be a big issue, but when that starts breaching out into RGBs or an ML5, then this is where things are going to get more dangerous. Or just, well, no, she would probably be built with effectiveness anyway. So yeah, it's not going to matter. So once again, it comes back to we need to fix ER and effectiveness ratios so that stuff like this doesn't run rampant. Number 4, special side story fairy tale for a snow day. Week 2 is here. So 1/5 to 1/19. You can enter this after Shrieking Hall. Week 2 will now give you stages 7 through 13. The lead hero still is Alencia Ilyanov, Bomb Model Kana, Commander Laika. With the enhanced heroes of Cecilia, Euphine, Shu, Helen, Melanie, Christy, Rose, and Nimunas. Week 2, you will be earning solid wood. The enhanced artifacts do take place, so if you're going to be doing wood, you will want Ilyanov's artifact or Laika's artifact. So unfortunately, the nostalgic music box is not going to do you any good this week. So enjoy the grind and hope you have one of these to enhance your grind. Story progress, you'll be able to go through the story, 7 through 13. You'll be able to get your Molagora, your Goblin's Den here. Players can go to the next stage after you unlock the hidden stages here. Story stages do not require energy, the usual story stuff. Stage difficulty, once again, we say this every time this shows up. Clear the highest one you can clear. Do not feel like you have to clear the highest level difficulty here if you are a newer player. Hell can only be done 5 times, and hard is typically where you will farm out, but clear the highest and the most efficient one you possibly can do. Goblin's Den will only have 1 entry, same with Molagora's Habitat per week, so you can only do this once per time. You will now have Arimelka Village Week 2. The village of outskirts is struggling from the war. Complete stage 9 to unlock building a shabby restaurant in Arimelka Village. Unlocking the restaurant will start the production tutorial. Basically, this is where you're going to be going through, and you'll start getting some of the decent rewards, which now means I kind of need to blast through this if I really care about doing it. Completing stage 11, Wild Herb Forest to unlock the Shabby Hospital. All Shabby buildings to be organized will unlock 12. Festival Square, Arimelka Village will remain available for 7 days after the end of the side story period. However, you will only be able to collect rewards during the period, so that will linger around. So yeah, the village is here. It's an interesting little thing. You get better rewards as it goes along. It does require currency to upgrade, which was a little weird, but honestly, in the end, it's not that bad. You'll be able to do the production time. Make sure you do set one of these up at all times to do the production. The rewards are okay. It's not the best and it's not the worst. But for those of you, there will be some injury gear locked away in this, and to get started on it, it's okay. Mine rolled like trash, but eventually somebody will get lucky out there. So production in week 2, you can proceed with production at the upgraded buildings on Arimelka Village. A maximum of 5 items can be registered in the waiting list. So you can work on 5 items, which is pretty cool. And it's just going through more. The exchange for this week will be the solid wood. So hooray, fused nerves, small sun badges, ring of glory. Basically, this is Ilyanov stuff. So for those of you who need the catalyst for those astrological signs, there you go. Fun stuff. Fused nerves are always very welcomed because that's a lot of units. But yeah, go through, buy out the whole store. Guild War Triumph Season, a number for number 5. Once again, we're here to talk about how we're going to be getting absolutely no mystics for the next several weeks when this does end, because they can't just jump us right into a new Guild War season. Or just let us stay. I think the better one is just in off-season, we just earn max. Everybody earns max rewards. Yep, nope, that would be the better one. But the Guild War season will be ending on 1/7, so this is the last week for it. Preseason will start on Saturday, so we got 2 more wars left. Good luck. Guild preseason information will be the same as the regular. Success, fails, draws, and moving on. All right, number 6, Ilyanov and the Wings of Light and Shadow drop rate up. She'll be available from 1.5 to 1.12. I probably am going to pull on this. I'm not going to lie, because, well, it's Ilyanov, and that artifact is kind of cool. But for most people, don't pull on this. Ilyanov's in a weird state to where I use her, and I can get away with using her in certain scenarios, but nothing they've done has helped her, and her kit's a little too inconsistent. So, and we've got other units that can crit damage buffs. So, for most people, don't worry about it. But for some reason, I am degenerate. I want to gear up my fighter Maya, and I want to use this artifact for her. So I might take a swing at this. And then Elena will also be in the drop rate up, which most of you will probably need to skip. Stella Harpa is good. But not good to just be sitting there degenerately pulling on this. So she'll also be available from 1.5 to 1.12. The Book of Memories is getting updated, and guess what's not in it? The Summer Alexa story. But instead, Adventures in a Wonderland. So 2 years ago, Christmas Story is now being added, and this one's gonna be a major skip as well. The artifact is trash, but this will be available in the Book of Memories. Go to lobby, side story, Book of Memories, quick menu, there you go. You'll be able to enter this after chapter 2. 10/10, so beating all of chapter 2, you'll have access to the Book of Memories. It'll cost 900 Skystones, you'll buy the key, there you go. Story progression, it'll basically be the same, but the only thing is we'll not have Goblins, Dens, nor Molagora stages in it. Or the multi-difficulty stages. The artifact is pure garbage, so yep, that's a sad thing for you. Illustrations will be available for those of you who are collecting. And then Chronicles Adventures will be added to Chronicles. Alright, so other improvements and adjustments to shop. Alright, more cash shop stuff. The start dash pack can be purchased after completing episode 1, chapter 1, 1-4, Bleezy purchase. Purchables for 3 days. The reset of the start dash pack will be available in the shop pack. You'll receive a total of 10 summons. On summon 1 to 8, you can summon any episode 1, 3 to 5-star heroes. Summon 9 and 10 will guarantee you 1 5-star hero and 1 5-star artifact. Yep, they're trying to get your money again. Purchase rules doesn't really matter. Don't buy this stuff. I think it is kind of decent if you are a first-time spender. It's not horrible, but chances are don't buy this. Number of summons, you're only going to get 10, and then once it's over, it's gone. There's the rate ups for it. Again, don't do this. For the Giga Whales, if you haven't done it already, go buy out your Skystone shops. And yeah, it's about to reset. So if you haven't done your first time purchases and you really want a crap ton of Skystones, get your value. If not, be like me and they're all still on first purchase available. So, yep. That's funny that they say 110,000. You mean that costs $99 is what that is. 99, 50, 30, $10 and like $5 or something like that. This will be once per account. You'll be able to do that. Adventure side story, episode improvements, side story, issue where the text, nostalgic music box, side story, labyrinth, issue where the new tag does not display the battle icon. Let's see, is there anything in here that actually matters? An issue where heroes under degrees of growth effect displayed. Replay video. More Spotify crap. Issues where the 7th, other improvements, adjustments, NPCs. No, most of this is, hold on, more Moligorio. What is that? Nope. Reset celebration check-in. Okay. Alright, cool. So that's pretty much it. The last thing we've got here is the video password for the stream that was not there, that I didn't see for whatever reason. So if it was there today, I didn't see it. But the video password is Indomitable. Get your 3 leaves and 300,000 gold. Alright. Alrighty, so that's pretty much it. I don't really think there is a whole lot, but I will give you guys just a second if you do have any questions about today's patch notes, and if it's not related to today's patch notes, we're moving on and ending the video because we're not going to waste your guys' time with questions that don't belong about today's patch. So yeah, we'll give it just a minute, and yeah. So let's see who the next specialty change unit in the next balance patch is, and that's going to tell us who the next specialty changes. It's gonna happen. It's a little too predictable. But yeah, poor Ray, we'll eventually see something out of him eventually. Speed sets crap. Go farm your better speed sets. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Give it another like 30-45 seconds for you guys to type something up, and if there's nothing there, we will dip out. Around the January 19th preview. Okay, then that's pretty much it. I mean, it is kind of a dead week, so... Because we're in the middle of the Christmas story that came late. Papa Tan Gaming. Love you. I love you too, man. So, yeah, that's, let's just go ahead and wrap it up. Seems like there is no questions, and I'll hang around for a minute, and, we'll answer any questions off stream. And again, YouTube, you know what to do. You know where the comments are. Greatly appreciate all of those of you who do comment, ask questions, and all that good stuff. So yeah, that's gonna take care of it for today. Yeah, another week, another patch notes. Hope you all had a fantastic new year. We'll be curious to see what 2023 brings for Epic 7. 2022 is kind of a disappointment. So, Papa Tan Gaming, thank you for fun. Thank you for joining the quest. Welcome to the stream. I totally forgot to turn that off, per usual. I haven't done one of these in weeks on here, and I forgot to mute that. So I'm going to mute that, just in case there's any others. But yes, we will be back next week for more patch note previews. I think it's going to be a while before balance notes. So, yeah, it's going to be a while. But yeah, hopefully y'all had a great new year. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you all in the next one.